Welcome to Models, Mavens, and Moguls, a special Model Citizen series celebrating women who are redefining what success looks like.
Every episode, we're sitting down with trailblazing models, visionary founders, creative leaders, and cultural changemakers.
We'll dive into the careers they've built, the barriers they've broken, and the lessons that they've learned along the way.
But this isn't just about fashion. This is about the people behind the headlines, their stories, their businesses, their passions, and the impact they're making.
Think of it as 3 conversations in one.
The model,
the maven,
and the mogul.
We cannot wait for you guys to meet these incredible women.
Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. From this one horse town because Michaela hates New York City. Here's the thing about Michaela, guys. We are coming to you live from the studio because we have a really special guest today. We're going to get into her in a minute. Mm-hmm. She can wait a minute.
Yeah.
But Michaela flew in the other day. Obviously, this week is super busy with Sports Illustrated. We have the launch. We have the next few days. And Michaela loves New York City in theory. Mm-hmm. And then we get here.
I do. I love the concept of it.
Yes.
I love like the In a New York Minute Olsen twins version of New York City.
Which is also chaotic.
It's chaotic, but like in a way that like they were, everything just worked out though. You know what I mean?
And that I feel like is very reminiscent of New York City though. I feel like everything is so chaotic, but somehow it always falls into place.
You also like can't take a SoCal person and put them in New York City and expect them to be on the New York City level.
So we were getting coffee before this and I had to pee so bad. And Michaela and I was like, I wonder if they're going to have a bathroom. And Michaela was like, they're going to have a bathroom. Any place that you sit is going to have a bathroom.
Me, Pollyanna, me, Sarah Plainenthal.
Dude,
literally
coming from
Laura Ingalls Wilder
sticks.
Thinking that
you're like, surely they're going to have a bathroom.
Of course.
Duh.
Yeah.
Did they?
Nope. No, they didn't. They sure didn't. Yeah.
Your little sister here.
I know.
They're never going to have a bathroom. And if they do, you're going to have to hike for it. You're going to have to go up.
They said we don't have a bathroom. Also, you guys are fat.
That part.
So
that part. And if we did, they'd say, y'all aren't invited anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Or as my son says, when I sit on a toilet, my butt goes on the sides.
Yeah.
And I said, honey, you're not wrong.
What's going to keep you more humble than a toddler, a child?
Nobody. And no one talks about this because it's like, you think you can say something to hurt me. You're saying nothing that my toddler hasn't already said to me and absolutely shattered my soul.
Right. Yeah. Well, yesterday we were hanging out with the kids and one of Hudson's friends was over and I've absolutely was reading Hunter to Filth, was like talked about your like cuts on your foot.
She looked at my feet and y'all know I have fucked up feet. Okay, we've talked about it. I just like, that's not my trait. And she said, you have so many boo-boos on your feet. And I was like,
because your feet are like tore up.
They're so tore up, dude. It's kind of,
to be fair,
I don't know what's going on there. What goes down on my feet is none of my business though.
Right. Also, Hudson called me, what did he call me? Big and healthy.
He said, yeah, because you're big and healthy. And I was like,
T, because
it's like, yeah.
But also he's not wrong. Like I am, but it's just very funny the way that they just call it as they see it. Also his friend absolutely beat my ass yesterday. Yeah. She's super precocious.
Doing kung fu.
Adore her. She's really fun. But I would not go up to someone that I barely knew as a child and just start wailing on him. That just wouldn't be how I.
Isn't it funny how kids are just wired different these days?
100%.
They're just wired different, dude.
Are they all like this? And were we just not like this?
My kids aren't, but I also think because we are such a calm, you would listen to this first 3 minutes of this episode and be like, you guys are so precocious. But we're a very calm household. We're very like, we have so many boundaries and all of that. And we very much stick to them. And a lot of my friends call me strict about it, you know, with everything.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
And so I don't think my kids are like that, but I think a lot of kids are. I also think that we haven't discussed the elephant in the room. And
don't call me that.
If you're looking at me, it's me.
Literally don't call me that.
Guys.
Oh my God.
Michaela, guys, I don't even know. We'll have to later in post edit this and zoom in on my left eyebrow.
She who wanted to make it such a non-issue for this shoot.
I have to point it out.
Covering her face, sitting away from the camera, brought it up within the first.
I can't not, dude. It's the same way I can't tell someone that something is is not real. I
No, I
can't
know.
lie.
No, Hunter will buy like a nice, not a knockoff, but like you'll buy something that's influenced by a high end brand
know.
bag. And then the minute someone compliments it, she's like, it's from TJ Maxx. Like
know.
you don't even say nothing. You're not even like, thank you.
I know.
Thank you. Or you're not
I
even,
have to say,
you
isn't
have
that
to
weird?
say that it's real, which I actually do
That
appreciate.
is not real, you mean?
That's not real. I mean, you have to be like, oh, it's fake. It's not.
It has to be something where it's like, I have to call attention to something bad before someone else does, right? So it's like right when I walked in, I said it even to this sweet producer who I've never met before in my life. I'm like, yeah, he probably wasn't even thinking twice about it, but it's like, yeah, I know. Look at this fucked up thing on my face, right? Anyways, guys, what happened was it wouldn't be a Sports Illustrated launch week, the most important week of my career every year.
Yep.
Where I'm so outward, forward facing, visible, red
Yeah.
carpets, events, all the things.
The only time you're outside.
If I didn't get a laceration on my face,
Sure.
and we were having a grand old day.
We were having it was very Hillary Duff perfect day.
Like we were
playing in the background.
skipping.
We were skipping to our Lou. Like we went to the mall. We took the kids. We took the kids to school. We went to breakfast.
Yeah.
We had a great little mall jaunt. You were just dropping money like I've never seen you drop.
Unreal. I
Because
can't
here's the
even
thing,
talk about
money
it.
doesn't count when you're prepping for red carpet.
That's true. It's also a write-off.
It's a write-off.
Okay.
And if the IRS is listening to this, skip for the next 5 minutes. I will write off literally anything I'm doing. Today, this Celsius, I'm writing
The
this
makeup that I'm wearing today is written off.
The Band-Aids on your face?
written off. My wound care written
Written
off,
off.
dude. So I
The Neosporin?
literally- written
Written
off.
off.
Everything's fucking written off.
New skin.
Written off.
Thank
New
you.
Skin sponsor me.
Facials
honey.
today. Written off. Thank you.
So what happened was I had opened the car door and the top part of it, and I blame my height because I'm pretty much eye level
Mhm.
with the top part of my car door.
Right. Because you're literally Dino
The
from the Flintstones.
No,
hanging
I'm
out the top of
literally
your
fucking
car
Dino.
always.
Dude, that is me. I'm not
It is
kidding.
literally you. Do you know that that's why a lot of sports players have the Mercedes G-Wagon? It's the tallest. I think it's like one of the tallest
Really?
vehicles that you can get. Like it has the highest ceiling clearance or whatever.
I should use that as a
Reason to get
selling
it?
point for my husband.
Like your husband wouldn't get one in a minute.
No, he absolutely would.
You
I
have
would
to
be the
talk
one.
him into
Do you know? And we're bouncing around a million miles a minute.
new
here.
for us.
Do you know that I begged him to get the Hyundai
Yeah.
Carnival, which is the
He wouldn't.
the station wagon or the van?
I know.
He wouldn't. Anyways,
He's very me with it. Like he doesn't want to.
he likes a nice car. He's
He
like,
loves and yeah, exactly.
So anyways, I pull the car open and I lacerated.
The
my
corner of it, though, to be fair, is quite literally like a scimitar blade.
Dude,
It
that
is a
has,
blade.
why does it have to be that way?
Because
Number
no
one.
one else is like 6'5", I think,
That's
in the world.
true. But also the pain that it felt, I thought either A, I may have a concussion, or B, I'm gonna pass out. Because I looked at Michaela as blood started gushing. And guys, this I probably should have gotten stitches in hindsight, but whatever.
Probably.
We're too far gone.
Yeah.
Gushing.
Oh my goodness gracious. So look at this cutie girl.
No.
We're just doing a little.
We're gonna pause and reset. Are you kidding me? Guys,
What?
our guest just walked in the room.
The
We're gonna
guest is here.
y'all know how this goes. And
Yeah.
we're gonna reset and come back. Hold.
You guys, this is very exciting. We have a very, very special guest today, of course.
You guys probably have seen her on literally the most iconic magazines, runways, music. She does everything, clothing line. She's one of those girls who will go behind the scenes and be quiet, and then the next day she'll be on the cover of Vogue. And
No,
we're
that's
like,
literally our joke with her is
like,
that
what?
we won't see you for like a month. And then the next thing we know, just dropping the sickest campaign of all time. You're like, oh, I just like shot on the moon. We're like, okay.
Is
okay.
that?
Anyway, Yumi
Yumi
Nu,
Nu.
welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. My
Thank you
literal
for being
family.
here.
This is our third sister.
And we say
Yes.
that, but actually, you really are.
You
No,
are.
You're actually the one.
I want you to understand. I want you to look at me right now. You are the third.
I believe
You're
it.
not the third, but you are a third sister.
Yes.
Not the third romantically.
right.
Third sister.
You're the
Thank
third.
you for clarifying.
Right. These days, it's like really crazy. Everyone's sort of overlapping.
Yumi and I go way back. Like
Oh
we've
my
known each
gosh.
other for so.
I'm excited to talk about this. I was
yeah.
actually
Do you
thinking
want?
about
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Start from
Okay.
the very
Okay.
beginning.
Let's take it back
Okay.
from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I remember being, I think it was on Facebook or in like, this is how old we are. Like people are like, what's Facebook?
I know.
The boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Boomer app. So I remember seeing, I think I saw you on Facebook
Yeah.
and you were another model with Wilhelmina.
Yep.
Who like I think we both maybe signed or you signed a little bit before me. And it was like 2011.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Because I remember, I think I was a sophomore in high school and I was messaging you.
Yeah.
That is
And I'm
so
29
crazy.
now for reference.
Okay, so we're 5 years apart.
Yeah.
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 Wait, no, 4 years apart, right?
Yeah.
How old am I? 33.
Math is hard.
Absolutely.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you guys went back that far.
So far.
Yes.
You were like the first model I've ever talked to.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
And I was in private Christian school, also modeling. Like I was signed
Yeah.
sophomore in high school. And you were also like presenting as a Christian model. But you were like posting bikinis and lingerie. And I was kind of like half of me was like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. And then the other half was like, I really want to do that. Like, I'm gonna like help me.
Yeah.
Totally.
And you really helped me. Like I didn't get out of that rigidity or like the tightness of that until like much later.
Yeah.
But it's just funny that like that was kind of how we started and then we ended up being in SI together and like
And you were on the cover.
boobs
and
out.
It was absolutely
tits out.
Just for tits out for Christ. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that like that also is so much a part of our story, right? Of like, I remember you being like, how do you feel about this, and how does this come into play with your Christianity and modeling and all this stuff? And I know you've been very open about kind of like releasing yourself from those shackles. I still am very much like a practicing Christian.
Yeah.
Michaela,
I'm a full blown pagan.
not.
According to her,
Dang.
according to that, because the second you like
This
even
couch is
look,
gonna go on fire
the
any
second
minute.
you look away from it all, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
But
you are a
no-
heretic.
Been there.
I am a
been on all
witch.
sides.
Yeah.
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 I'm a witch.
But there is that, like, especially when you're growing up, there's that inner monologue of like, what's okay, what's not okay, what's, and I think watching your trajectory from that and knowing that and knowing you back then.
Only you really witnessed.
Right? Because
that.
I've been back to our Facebook messages before
Yeah.
a year, I would say like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I was cleaning things out and I was like, whoa, I totally remember this conversation. And I think one of the questions you asked me was, how do you feel about like modeling in lingerie or swimsuits?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit and walked the Victoria's Secret runway fashion show.
Yeah.
And it's been such a fun trajectory to watch that and to also see how you've really taken the reins of it all and made it so your own. Like, I think you are so your own entity. You're doing it like nobody else.
Yep.
You are... your rise is so unique. It's actually very like 90s to me and like 80s, 90s, like
Totally.
supermodel.
Thank you.
Which I
Very
think
much.
Thank you so much.
not a lot of people can say these days.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people are going the social media route. I do a ton.
I'm on there too now.
But it's like you do it so it's like streamlined
Thank
in a
you.
way.
Such like a unique way too, where I feel like you're so true to yourself all the time, where I feel like in this industry, people feel like they just have to conform to like that model, look, that whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're just like, no, like I'm doing it my own way.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Which it works so beautifully,
Thank you.
It's hard to stand out these days.
It's hard to know, like, I think in the age of with social media and like having and building an audience and wanting to be like in the public eye, like how much information and how much of your life you want to show.
Yeah.
Like that is kind of a teetering line where I'm like constantly reevaluating that, because in the 90s, like no one showed anything. Like you didn't know anything about anyone. And now
Sounds so nice.
you know the inside of everyone's house and their underwear drawer and
Literally
like
everything is scary.
which I feel like it's nice to know people in a deeper way than you ever would, and I think it builds a closeness.
Which is kind of a double-edged sword though when it comes
Yeah.
to the closeness, because then there's like that feeling where but people feel like they know
The parasocial.
of it all. Can get
Yeah.
a little bit weird, and
That's why I had to take my kids off social media
Yeah.
because someone came up and was like, Hudson.
No.
When Brian was taking him out of the car, I had come out the driver's
Yeah.
side. This is when he was maybe like a little, like maybe around 1. I hadn't reached that side yet. And then she goes, I know your mommy. And he was so scared.
follower?
And crying, a follower. And he was so scared because some stranger was coming up to him knowing his name and saying like, I know your mommy. And ever since then, I was like, this is not okay. Because you don't know my son. You don't know me. You don't know any of this as much as we show online. But people think that they know.
Yeah.
And there's just, it's a very wild time. I'm curious how. So first of all, congratulations on getting engaged.
Thank you. I'm still engaged, but my ring is getting
She walked in without the ring. We were like,
I was like,
everybody.
The speculation.
Yeah, the speculation has begun. The rumors. I'm actually going to spread them.
Tell the photographers outside.
Tell them out the
You're still engaged.
You're like this. You're like out there like. No,
The Hailey
nothing to
Bieber.
see here.
Nothing-
Yeah,
Yeah.
this move. When you're engaged and it's just everything's this. You're just like,
Definitely.
How does he feel about all of it? Because he's not in the public eye at all. Same with my husband, but I feel like a lot of people in our industry have significant others who are in the public eye. So I'm always curious, like, how does he feel about all this? His fiance is a Victoria's Secret model. She's on every freaking. I go into the mall and pass a Victoria's Secret.
we're just like, hey,
There you are. I'm like, hey, we're gonna get into that, but
I think he manages artists, and so he's kind of like in an adjacent industry where he's like he plays a supportive role to someone kind of in a similar way. And we met through his artist. Like I did a song with his artist that I messaged on SoundCloud in 2016.
Okay.
And he was my friend's manager. And so we kind of met under this like creative note, I guess. And
just free flowing.
Yeah. So it was always like, it's always been a part of it's been a part of my life, modeling and music since I was like 12, 15.
Yeah.
So I think it's been cool because he's seen just like me modeling like regular, not crazy jobs, and then has seen like magazine covers and runways, and like he's been a part of all of that and just like so supportive. And I think it's fun for him.
Of course.
Like during the SI, my SI cover year, I was trending on Twitter because of Jordan Peterson.
Don't we know it?
And he was like screaming because he was like obsessed with Twitter and like just reading all the
best
me going viral on Twitter. Like
huge to him.
He bought a cake with like my tweet that went viral.
Stop.
I love that. I love that.
Like he's having fun. We went to the Mets game and he's like, he was very giddy about it all. And
see that's when you know he's this secure man. And this to all the girls who are like the main character in their life, you need a guy like that who's like your supporter. He's excited for you. He doesn't feel like any type of way about your success. He just like wants to see you thrive. Yeah, not rocked by it. Like that's special, and that's like exactly what people like.
He's so sweet. You guys are so sweet together. I love it. A fellow short king.
Yeah.
We need to get them together because they have very similar vibes.
And I love it. I love when you guys do like everybody needs a short king.
Yeah.
That was my idea, like the first time.
Yeah.
And then one of them went crazy viral, and now every week he's like, we have to do video.
You got to do
you have to.
And then he just got his first PR package for Short King Week.
I saw
which is in May.
You posted about
that.
Yes.
What is Short King Week?
I don't know.
It's
I
a week for Short Kings in May.
We love that. What was the PR package?
It was Espolón tequila, and he loves tequila.
Oh my God.
It's like his.
Was he like on a
choice.
high?
Yeah.
Wow, our next episode is going to be Dimitri.
Literally, yeah, exactly.
Welcome
the part
to
2.
Dimitri.
Guys, come on in here, babe.
Come on in.
That's like Martin got a PR package from Mega Babe when they did the ball deodorant. And he was just like, he was like, don't
talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know any of you.
He was like, wait, take a photo. Like he was just like, I'm doing.
Wait,
like,
ball deodorant is amazing.
I mean, incredible. Right?
She has everything.
And only Katie would do such a thing.
Hemorrhoid cream, ball deo.
Yes. I like that she's not afraid to go there.
No.
She's not afraid.
And she's also like, I have all of these ailments, by the way. It's like putting it so all out there for everybody.
Okay, so going back a little bit, you come from a very incredible lineage. I mean, your uncle is Steve Aoki, your aunt is Devin Aoki.
Yeah.
Your whole family. I mean, there's somebody in your family from the tip top all the way down to you.
Throw a rock and hit someone that's done something iconic.
That's right, honey.
Family.
But
Your sister, of course.
Your
She's
sister.
like, she's in. Is she's still modeling?
Yes.
Like hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I see she's like you. You guys are just like sort of posting, and then you guys disappear,
And then you'll do the
post
most iconic thing.
stuff, and
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is the thing? Like I want a camera on you guys now all the time.
Yeah.
The more you guys are trying to be like elusive, the more I'm like, oh, we need to get them on a reality show.
Immediately.
We need to get in there.
But being around these people, and is that where your like love of wanting to get into music, wanting to get into modeling, wanting to get in front of the camera all came from, or was this on your own accord? Because I'm sure you grew up seeing it all for like, not to make it about me, but if I could make it about me. But for us, our dad's an actor. We
Yeah,
grew up in
similarly.
Austin. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Like we grew up in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And for me and Michaela, it was very much like that. It was a big playing part. But we also
Yeah.
had people who were like, no, I didn't really care until XYZ.
Yeah, I mean, if both sides of my family were like creative, like celebrity, I don't know, industry people, like my dad's side, they're very like introverted. They live in the woods in a town where you never see anyone, and like very normal.
Yeah.
And then my mom's side of the family is like nuts.
Yeah. That's
Nuts.
it's like, hello, my lady. Hello, my darling. Hello.
Yeah, like the performers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like way, even like in my grandma's father was like an actor in Japan. Like it's just
Really?
like not even on super big levels. There's just always been an aspect of entertainment
Yeah.
on my mom's side, and entrepreneurship, and so I think it definitely inspired me. Like at one point it felt unhealthy because I was like, I need to do all, like I need to be so multifaceted and extremely successful with all of them. Otherwise I'm like stupid and ugly and
Of course. Naturally.
like it's like it was like a self-worth thing at one point, and I was like, I gotta chill and like figure out what my identity is without all of that.
Right.
Because I think it's kind of baked into the lineage and the identity of our family. It's like having something that you want to do and then being incredibly successful at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think from a young age, like my mom was a commercial model in the early 2000s in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And we were living in Maryland in middle school, and I was just so bored.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to model. Like it seems very glamorous and fun. And like my mom, there was girls in my school that were getting approached by these like weird modeling schools where you have to pay, and then they'll
Don't
pay
we
you
know it?
campaign.
The one?
Yeah.
$2,000 will get you some shots.
Yeah.
And they're doing like
And I'm like,
classes.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even nowadays, I'm like, are you guys still around?
Yeah. Honestly,
They're
I'm
out
sure
there.
they are. Yeah.
And are they hiring? Because I'm willing.
I'm just like, I'm not signed right now, so if you guys are still interested.
Anyone?
Like, I got the money now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, but that makes a lot of sense though. It's like if you have this, everyone around you. I mean, I kind of feel like that too. It's like my dad has found such success. My mom, this one over here, and I'm just like, whew, gotta, you better get up there because people are looking at you too to like be. Or it's a lot of like you put it on yourself though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was so young, but also I was a baby model like until.
Of course, she was a baby model.
For like a year.
Oh my God.
Never had
In and out.
Never had an ugly moment in your life. Like there's some people who have ugly moments.
Thank you.
Oh, I was for sure ugly in
No.
middle
No.
school.
No. I've
No.
seen.
So you can't say that because we have photo evidence.
Yeah, I have evidence.
Actually, put it up right now. We have it here. Now.
Guys, put it up. We've talked to your mom, and we're gonna put your album.
The
Oh my God.
ugly photos up.
I rebuke
But
that.
I rebuke that. Honestly,
Jesus name.
and listen, we know if you listen to the Model Citizen podcast, you know we rebuke a lot around here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So you kind of came into this on your own accord. You were kind of like, okay,
Slightly.
this is something
Yeah.
that I want. I know kind of what the direction looks like with this glam life.
So my
like-
mom I was like, oh, you know, so and so is going to this modeling school. She's like, absolutely not. Like, we're gonna go to New York. We're gonna, you know, because she knew agencies and like she knew how to do it before Instagram. This was like 2009.
I mean, that's crazy.
Like when you had to test first and then submit the test and like do all that. So
you had like physical books.
Physical books.
Oh my gosh,
like
and they were
50-pound books.
Especially the Wilhelmina ones.
Yeah, the Wilhelmina one.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a dictionary on the table. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So I was building my book and doing all of that with my mom, and she was my momager. And and then when we moved from Maryland to California, then I signed with Wilhelmina in high school. And then I saw Hunter on Facebook.
And the rest is honestly, I'm the reason for your success. And I don't want to.
You should take 10%.
I don't want to
Pay for
make
the
it
new
about me
agency signing.
again.
Yeah, send
but
me
I'm
an
the reason for
invoice.
your success. And then you worked a lot.
Yeah. Well, not in high school.
No, but once you kind of got out, I felt like
Yeah.
you worked a lot. I also think that was really the rise of like plus size modeling.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, and did you move? When did you move to New York?
I moved to New York 4 years ago.
Okay, so
I feel like it was like right after the pandemic, like mid-pandemic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So, yeah.
You were in LA.
I was in LA for 4 years.
Okay.
I, like in high school, it was like 2010. And back then you had to be a size 2 or a size 14.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like size 10, 12. And so I like tried to gain weight and then I wasn't like big enough and you had to wear like fat pads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Back then.
The drag.
Yeah. Like I had to bring like
The
butt
pads,
and
the-
hip padding. It was crazy. And then otherwise I'd have to lose like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
There was just no in between. And so I didn't work. And then, so I worked at Pete's Coffee because I was like, I need
Love
to
that.
make money and like
The
have
one
a
in
car.
Brentwood?
The one in Orange County in Irvine. Yeah.
Shout out Pete's
Shout
Coffee.
out-
We know you're a big
Shout out Pete's Coffee. Yeah. And
Imagine
then-
walking in and this one's working there.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be like, this is what I thought would happen when I moved to Orange County.
It was a mess. Like I learned how to clean toilets very well.
Amazing. You
Keep
can
it
make
on
us a
full.
cup of Joe.
Cup of Joe, clean your toilet.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Those are the only skills you really need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Bring back skills. Bring back trade.
skills. Yeah. Okay, so you work at Pete's Coffee. You're like starting
Yeah.
to get into modeling, and what takes off for you?
Well, I quit modeling. Like I left the
Okay.
agency.
Did music at
Um,
this time, or you were kind of getting into it?
Kind of like I was like writing music with this songwriter on Zoom from Nashville. Like I didn't put anything out.
Okay.
And then I auditioned for The Voice actually like first year of college. And I got like a call back for the next season. Like they wanted me to work on stuff. And then when I was in LA, I was like, fuck it. Should I just like go back to Wilhelmina? Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like hit them
right.
up. And then my old agent was like, yeah, like we'll re-sign you. And that was in 2016. And then it kind of was like, I was doing like regular work in
Yeah.
LA for a bit and moved to LA full time in 2018.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then like 2021, right after the pandemic, I was looking for a New York agency because I was kind of in like New York agency limbo.
Yeah.
For a
yeah.
bit. Where to be fair, I had like crazy balayage hair and acne.
Honey, didn't we all? Honey, I'm kind of there now. I kind of went back there.
I'm like looking. I'm like, wait a minute.
I kind of went back
Right.
and am doing that again.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna bring back the balayage
Yeah.
acne.
We're like, is that not it? You look at us.
Yeah, we're like, wait a minute, is that not it? We're like covering our faces. We're like,
covering
"Oh."
our faces with acne, and we're like, wait, what?
Pushing our balayage back. No. No, but it's true. I feel like the whole, even like the model vibe has changed massively.
From 2017.
I mean, truly. From Model Mayhem.
Oh my god! I mean, you would wear a
Not
full
model
beat, like
You would wear a full
to the test shoot. Like I was wearing
Yes.
eyelash extensions,
Yes.
full
Full
beat,
makeup.
bleach blonde hair.
Contour, a cut crease.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the whole
recognizable.
thing.
They were like,
Yeah.
we love you. We don't want you to look like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like John Benet Ramsey. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Please jump in the ocean and
Yeah.
come back.
And now it's like, don't show up with anything. Just come as you are, which I love. Right?
love. Yeah.
Love.
Love. Do we ever really
So-
come with nothing? No.
No, I will curl my eyelashes on the sly, even if someone has.
I will throw an individual on.
Absolutely.
I don't care. You're gonna have to rip it off my eyeballs.
So it was kind of like a slow rise
Yeah.
for you. And then what was the thing? Was it Sports Illustrated the thing that really like catapulted you, do you think?
I think it was a combination. Like I signed with Society in 2021, my New York agency. And then I shot the cover of, or no, I did a couple of Vogue shoots.
Okay, I remember.
Beforehand.
Yes.
And then Miss Hunter suggested me for Sports Illustrated.
Let's make sure everybody knows.
Here's the thing.
Let it be known.
Me and my mom were there when Hunter made that call, and we always talk about like, just like, we're like, that was the call.
And how everyone else.
And then Yumi was like, the girl, you know what I mean? Like it was just, it's just like cool to have like seen all that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were so sly too, because I was like, are you doing it? And you're like, no.
Yeah. So I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And I was planning to shoot, and I was like, I can't. I gave birth 3 weeks after that. And so, I was very pregnant.
Oh my gosh. So you were like ready.
Yeah.
ready
And
to
I
go.
felt really bad because it was with my second, and I had like PTSD from my brother. I was supposed to shoot when I was pregnant with Hudson, my first, and then our brother passed away that night. And so I had like a little PTSD of shooting while I'm pregnant, and then, all that. And so of course I felt so bad, but I was like, I have somebody for you that like needs, like if this spot is going to open, like she needs to be here.
Yeah.
And
she'll turn it out.
Yeah. And you just like rightfully so came in and killed it. And like just everything that you stand for, your message through and through. I mean, we've always said we're like, Yumi should be the top of the top of the top, and we're seeing it happen in front of us, and it's so exciting. And so you shot 1 year, and then the next year you got the cover, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Major.
What was
we were
like?
giddy. We were literally like,
no, we were screaming, we were crying, we were screaming.
we were screaming. We were like, oh my God, we were so excited for you.
So, just be
I genuinely had no idea.
They really do. They really
do a good job.
They
do a good job.
Such a good job. Like I've never been surprised.
It's kind of terrifying.
Don't
you feel like you're kind of going to pass out? Because
like when it clicks.
Yeah.
When it clicks what's happening, you're like, it was like a whole body like warm.
How did you find out? Like how did they do it?
So my agent said Victoria's Secret wants you to go on the news to talk about like a product, or I don't know. It was just like such
sure.
I'm like, okay, like, and I was in LA working on music, and they're like, can you just fly in, fly out, like, they'll cover whatever. I was like, sure. And then I went, and they're like, we're gonna film it at the agency, and like Madeline, my agent, is gonna ask you questions, and we're gonna like send it to them. And I was like,
okay.
But when you're like in the industry,
you
literally
don't
like
question it. I'm
you
like,
got
whatever
it.
you want. Like,
Yeah.
sure.
They're like, we're gonna fly you to Jakarta.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone, and don't tell your family where you're going. And you literally are just like, you got it.
Yeah.
When to be at LAX. Like I'm there.
Yeah. So I flew on a red eye.
Wow.
Got in, and then it was like very like the timing and everything was so strict. Whatever. I went into my agency. I got like glammed off the red eye, and I wish that I would have picked what I was gonna wear, because it's an image that is so plastered on the internet that it's like you can't.
Yeah.
If I would have known how
like iconic that.
Oh yeah, like if I would have known that would have been one of my biggest moments, like I would have picked something.
Girl, I was literally in my house in a fitting. I had tags hanging off my thing. I had my hair up in a thing, no makeup. I'm like.
But that's how you know it's real when they do it.
Yeah.
Because people always will ask, like, do you guys know who's on the cover?
Yeah.
Like, weeks before, and
we're like,
no, I don't. They keep it so under wraps.
Unless you shoot with the person.
Yeah.
Like, it's
no hints. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So
what did?
So they were asking me questions. Like my agent was asking me questions like about my career and like and I was like yeah, and then like my dream job or whatever. And then as I was like about to start my dream job, I see MJ with the camera crew come up, and I was like, for a second I was like, wait, what? Like it was confusing.
Yeah, you're like, oh, MJ's here.
Yeah.
Why is MJ here?
Yeah. Hey MJ, that's.
And then the whole team, and then they're holding like a big thing, and I'm like, shut the when I think about it right now, I'm getting chills. Like it's crazy.
I'm getting
it's
chills.
crazy. Yeah. And then you start crying because it's just like
it's so much.
Yeah.
Because you think of like Yumi, who was younger, who this like sweet Christian girl who was so afraid to step out and to do something that she wanted to do because you were told so long to be a certain way, and that you existing in this body and being sexy in any way was bad, right? And then to be put on the cover of the most iconic sexy magazine of all time, I mean, historically, right? Is so groundbreaking. It's actually like hard to fully grasp, I think, until much later. And you're like, God, wow, that really is major. Then you're stacked up against some of the biggest names that our industry has ever been a part of, the biggest models. And you're one of them, you know? And it's like, whoa, this is a really pivotal, huge moment. After that, I felt like it was like off to the right. Every time I opened something, it was like, you're on the cover of Vogue. What was it after that? It was Vogue Japan.
Or
you were in the Vogue Japan,
like Vogue Japan, Vogue, American Vogue, and then Teen Vogue.
Okay,
which one did you do with your sister?
Honestly,
Vogue,
same.
Teen Vogue.
Teen Vogue. That was such a great shoot. We love that.
I loved the shoot that I was at. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh wait,
zero Vogue.
Yeah, zero. My favorite was your cover of. Oh wait, no Vogue. No Vogue. Zero Vogue. Zero for zero Vogue.
No,
it's fine.
But so it's been so exciting, and then fast forward only a couple years, the bitch is walking in Victoria's Secret fashion show
and looking literally the best of anyone there.
And now
you absolutely did. You feel it when you were doing that?
Well, yeah.
Did you feel that? I need to know. Did you know you were serving?
Were you feeling a bad bitch?
I felt amazing. Like the look, the glam. Like what I will say with regular runway.
Yeah.
It's very no makeup. Like sometimes literally no makeup.
Yeah.
Stripped down.
And so you like
and sometimes
they don't
no
want
eyebrow.
They don't not an eyebrow inside, no lashes.
Skincare. And they're like, you're done. And it takes like 5 seconds.
They don't want attention on the models as much. Whereas Victoria's Secret, it is about
you get a lash, you get a tan, you feel hot.
That makeup is iconic.
You looked Yumi.
The irony of it being all red though, kind of, I was just like, okay, the Christian girl's up there looking like, ooh. You know what I mean? Just like a full red, fiery outfit. I was like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was incredible. So you felt good walking.
So I felt good. Like I think with other runways, you have to lean in on the editorial side of the industry to just like surrendering your look and like how you feel best. Like it's not about you. Like I don't always feel super sexy and gorgeous every time I do a shoot, which is just like being a model in general. Like you have to let go of that. But with VS, like the glam and like the looks and everything is like there's not a single bad look in that show. Like every single person looks incredible.
Yeah.
It was absolutely iconic. And I want to know, how did you feel? Like, because again, that's one of those moments where it's like, okay, my body 10 years ago, 5 years ago, would have never been on that runway. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that was going through your head. Like, this is so much more powerful. You look at like Ashley Graham, you look at Paloma, you look at, there's so many women of various body types, you know, and I think that is so beautiful. And I think that is so powerful to see. Granted, I would love to see it even more.
For sure.
I would love to see it, you know, reflected in clothing and all that as well. But like, what was going through your head of like, did you feel excited? Did you feel nervous? Did you feel, you know, were you like, I don't know how to feel about what was going through your head?
Well, you're there from like 8 or 9 in the morning till 9 p.m. And so the anticipation
my God,
is unbelievable. Well, I think like at some point in the day, you're just like, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Like I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You do a rehearsal. You have a rehearsal the day before. So you're like kind of warmed up. You're like with the other girls. You know your look. Like you have some time. Like the anticipation is very long, but I think
that is nice to have that time.
Yeah, like you're not like boom, like go into the show.
Right.
And I also was there with my best friend Devin, who was like holding on her leg, like I'm so scared.
That was cool. You had your friend there.
And she's done the show, I think like 2 times. Yeah, so she's like a veteran, and I'm like, I think it doesn't get any less scary.
Yeah.
I think that like that type of it's just like a historical moment in anyone's career. And I think like when I was the moment when they're like holding you, like before you go.
I just got chills. Oh my God.
And they're like, go, you.
And you have like the
Yumi go.
Like,
Yeah. Like
I
there,
got chills.
like there's like
I got chills like if they just had Michaela go. Yumi go. And
there's like six people in front of you, and then they're the time they're like they have the headpiece on and they're like timing you and they're like, go. And you're just like getting closer and closer and
I don't think people understand like that feeling. Like I remember when we did the SI swimsuit and we got to open it.
Yeah.
And I just remember like I was like about to throw up.
Nobody's saying go before you. You're the first one.
You're the first one.
Yeah.
But just like that moment where you're like, I'm gonna turn this corner and they're gonna be all eyes on me and like photo. And I can't control one single thing that happens after.
Yeah. And
were you afraid you were gonna fall?
Music. Oh my God.
Was that a nervous thing for you?
Yeah.
Did you think about it?
I thought about it for like the whole month.
Did
before.
you practice a whole bunch before?
Yeah.
I know you did. I feel like you were posting.
Yeah.
Like you're sort of doing.
Thank you. I was practicing in like these rental dance studios in Midtown.
And
did you work with somebody?
No,
you just kind of
because it's the shoes are really like you can't control what kind of shoe you get or like what size. My shoe is like a little bit too small.
Yeah.
And so you have to kind of get your feet ready for like
whatever
the impact of all of that. Like,
you know, it's so funny. I feel like whenever people talk about top model, for instance, they're always like, oh my gosh, they act like the models actually have to go into this stuff. And I'm like, no, really, you may have to be in a situation where you're in a shoe size that's literally half the size of your
We
foot.
were talking about before
100 feet are busted. Like
busted all hell.
Different.
And my son's friends come up and ask me, why do you have so many boo-boos? And it's like, well, because I'm a size 11 and honey, 9.5 is what's sample. So you better fit.
Yeah. I was wearing a 9.5.
Yeah.
And I'm like a 10, 11.
Just to say, it like may just happen where something crazy. You may have a pendulum swinging in front of you, and you may have shoes 4 sizes too small.
You might be sitting in a giant Greek salad. You never know.
You literally, and you better hope that you get that.
We can only hope.
Yeah. So I kind of, I was so nervous. I think because in rehearsal you experience what it would be like with the music and the artist is performing, and so I think that kind of helps get you ready for the situation. But the whole thing is so incredibly televised, and like there's TikTok edits and like it's just like something that are like so many generations care about and watch like in anticipation, which is so different than other shows, like other runway shows, because it's an iconic show.
And I love
it's
where Adam Selman is taking it.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
I have to give flowers where flowers are deserved, because in my height of disordered eating, I would watch Victoria's Secret shows.
Yeah.
And it was only one certain type of person represented, one body type represented, and I would watch that while I would work out. Literally, I would have that propped up and I would watch it. And to me, it was triggering. Now, when Adam Selman hopped on, and I have always loved his work, his creative direction. I used to love, he had that really incredible workout gear back in the day, which I loved. And so I was so excited to hear that he was coming in as their new creative director. And I love the way he's handling it. I love who he's putting in. I love the visibility, because I think about the girls who are still wanting to work out to Victoria's Secret, but instead they get to see themselves represented and see their body being represented, especially right now. Listen, I'm not saying this. I think we still have a long way to go.
For sure.
I think we are actually going back in so many ways.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which made, I feel like, your presence even more important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that type of diversity is needed even more now. And it actually shows a level of bravery.
Yeah.
That show actually had, I think, the most body diversity in all of the runway shows for the season.
Probably
100%.
all put together, right?
Yeah. I think there was like 10 curve models.
Right.
I love
now it's like one, maybe, if it's like
it's devastating.
brand that is already inclusive.
Not even.
Devastating.
Yeah. Like it's really crazy. There was such a great amount of diversity on it, which I was so happy about.
Yeah.
Because you feel you're like in two minds of it.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, what are we going to see? Like you're nervous.
Yeah.
You're like,
and they're not dressed, like the curve models aren't dressed differently than regular models. Like everyone's treated
Fierce.
Yeah, fiercely.
Right.
Because we're a little bit short on time, I do want to get really quickly into your music too, because I don't know, Michaela's.
I mean, I'm a big fan, and you know this.
You were in her top for Spotify rap.
You're like always up in my Spotify rap, and I send it to her, and she probably thinks I'm like bullshitting, but I'm so serious.
The only reason you're not on mine is because my children take over, and it's Danny Go, it's Miss Rachel, it's nothing. That's what's on mine, but you are so talented.
Thank you.
And just tell us, just what
informs your music?
What informs your music?
I think like I've always needed music as an outlet. Yeah. Like it's almost like feeling like I don't want to say clogged because that sounds like really gross. Like,
yeah,
like backed up.
Yeah, that sounds way better. That sounds like way better than
there's
clogged.
Like no.
I can at least relate to that.
There's no like pretty word to say. Like
just release.
Yeah, you just want to like. I just feel like I need to. I've always loved to songwrite and like talk about things going on in my life.
Brilliant songwriter.
Thank you.
So good.
So having that outlet has always been important to me. Like I started with the intention of wanting to be an artist, right, and would have loved to do modeling. And modeling has also been a dream of mine. But like having that outlet of music since I was young has always been important to me. And then while I have been modeling and going on this crazy journey, like having music as an outlet to talk even about modeling in the fashion industry.
Absolutely.
Like one of my songs that Michaela loves,
Vines. My literal my favorite song. You guys don't understand. If you have not listened to Yumi's song Vines, you need to go right now.
Yeah.
Stream it a million times because it is so good.
Thank you.
And I think I asked you, I was like, tell me about like, what is the song? You told me, you were like, this is actually about the modeling industry.
The modeling industry. Yeah. In 2023, I feel like the rug was like really like taken out from underneath my feet with the industry and like where, I mean, I feel like for all of us, it was like the pendulum swung and we were all like in the dark.
Yeah.
And so I wrote Vines about like sitting and waiting for the pendulum to swing back, and then like vines are growing over me.
I love it. I feel like that right now. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
Like I
cobwebs,
feel
maybe
cobwebs.
like a cobweb.
No, literally, I'm like
elder cobwebs.
I'm like in the Titanic.
Moss.
She's like, it's been 84 years.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is so poignant. And like, I think it doesn't even have to do with modeling. I think that people feel that way in any aspect of their life or any part of their career, whatever they do. They sometimes get in that feeling of, is this it?
Yeah.
Is this
I've
all
felt that
is?
so much in my career from when I was like first signed. Like it's rare that someone's career is like this.
They're
so incredibly rare.
Very
and I think even with people that we think are like this, it's not.
Never.
No.
So
they're not going to tell you.
No,
they're not going to tell you when they had a big dip in their career.
Of course.
Like a big 4-year dip or a 2-year dip.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah. So I think Vines is like about the dips, whether it's like personal or like industry related. But having an outlet like music where I can create a song about something that feels like so far away from music, but is like so important to my life. And then it just like kind of heals that. It like puts a Band-Aid on it for a bit. And then I can listen to the song and like, because if I don't find a song that relates to what I'm going through, then I can write it.
Yeah.
And then I could listen to it like you would listen to any song over and over again.
Like cathartic. It's
cathartic.
It's like we get a peek inside your journal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, and how special is that?
And that you benefit from it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe people they don't think about the fact that these artists are writing this music. It's for them also because they're feeling these emotions.
Now it's like completely for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's for you to get out in a catharsis way, but it's also for you to like listen to and heal and be like,
yeah, that's my number one. Yeah, the process. And then I'll put it out because I'm like, I want other people to hear it if they resonate with it too.
Literally, me in my car.
We're changing the podcast name. It's a Yumi Nu fan.
No, whenever you're playing, if you ever decide to do like live shows, it's gonna be me up front. Like,
absolutely,
will you know what I mean?
Travis, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, Yumi, I'm pregnant. Actually, yes, though. For real, yes.
Love that.
Put me in a music video. I'll be in the background. I'll
100%.
be like sweeping. You know what? You
Sweeping.
Set it up in Pete's Coffee, and I'll be
Yeah.
in the toilets.
You could be me when I was.
Oh my God, I can be
Yeah.
you. And we do look similar. So I feel like
Yeah.
no one
That,
would even
no
clock
one
it.
would even clock
Un-
that.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be
Very Mary Kate Ashley vibe going on right now.
Yeah.
Are you are hopefully working on new music in the future? We'll see.
Yes.
If you don't, we have something to say about it. Is all we have to say.
Can you do it for me if not for you? Just wondering if you could not be selfish. Can
I
you
will do it
me?
for you.
Thank you.
First and foremost.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to come after you the way that Rihanna fans have come after her for no music.
Right.
Oh, we don't want that.
You don't think
We're
I'm not
gonna
going to be that
harass-
voracious and crazy? I will be.
We're gonna harass you.
I'm actually crazy. So,
So,
yeah.
I don't have
Possibly new music in the future.
Yes. So I have new music.
Okay.
I'm in the process of
Whatever that looks.
whatever that looks like. And yeah, so I'm kind of in like a transitioning season.
We
with it.
cannot wait to see what happens. And
And when are we getting married? Do we know?
do we have
Do
what
we have a plans?
Ugh,
Are we doing like courthouse
Or are we
doing-
gonna
yes.
Okay.
or is it going to be
little combo.
a Wednesday and you're going to be on the cover of
That
I
is
don't
actually-
know,
oh my God, that is what it is.
Vogue, and
That's
it's
why you
going to be
can't say anything
covered.
more, because it's going to be cover of Vogue, isn't it?
Give us okay.
All right. Okay.
No.
Well,
no.
We have so much to look forward to with you guys. You guys already probably follow Yumi, but if you don't, it's at Yumi_new, right?
_Yumi_new.
_Yumi_new.
Because the baby food company took Yumi. Yeah.
Yumi, come on,
Yeah.
baby food
Enough
company.
with the babies already.
We
know.
can't wait to see what's next. I feel like keeping tabs on you is the most exciting person to keep tabs on because you never know what's going to come. You know it's going to be good. You know it's going to be impactful. And you are just my favorite follow, and you're one of our favorite people. So thank you so
guys
much
are my
for coming on our podcast.
Thank you for
chatting with
having
us.
me.
This is where we lean in and kiss each other. Drew Barrymore style.
And, yeah, and don't think
Drew Barrymore. I'm gonna sit on your lap.
Is this cool? Are we cool?
Coolly,
We're doing this.
We love you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yay.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.